10, they look at me too. Hey, I've been on that runway, gas, brake, freeway. They know that there's one way, this my pathway. I'm living, I'm vibing, I'm giving them nothing but me. I'm ready to level up, I got the bag and the key. I'm winning, I'm climbing, I've been on this level, you see? They looking and wishing, but really they'll never be me. Cause I got the energy, I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me, I'm charged up, I'ma level up the energy. I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me, I'm charged up, I'ma switch it up. Hey, give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. I got the moves, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Watch me. Step aside, ain't nobody do it like me. Check the vibe, 1 of 1, yeah, I might be. I've been the...
Take on the AI or run some couch co-op with a friend. Era's Quick Play is there for you anytime you want to transport yourself to a different place and time. Which team will you jump in to play with first?
Now, if you want to get creative and rewrite history, you can control your own franchise in MyNBA, draft players, and play through the decades with your favorite team. Team 2K TV is deep on era, and it's time to continue our championship run with the West Conference playoff game. Get ready, Brian.
You look at the Warriors.
All right, I didn't think I was going to win that game, but great game to Danny. I'm going up against Brian in the Western Conference Finals, but before that game, let's hear from Rodney and the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Fleming in at the 2. And for the Knicks, they've got Benedict Mathurin, and it's Mills in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Smitty, you want dunks and fast breaks and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now here's Barrett. With the floater. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Sohan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like whenever Sohan looks to attack inside. It forces the defense sometimes to compromise.
First free throw is good.
A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler, plays extremely hard, is a coach's dream.
So he gets them both. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, This place is rocking.
Here's Christie. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul. Christie. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Rogers. To the paint. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
These types of buckets get Jeremy going. I love how tough this kid is.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Matherin. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Rogers. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Barrett. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Mills. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Rogers. And he converts the layup.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Cooks. Here's Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rogers. He's guarded by Mills. Rogers misses. New York trailing. Inside. Here's Christie, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Matherin. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
We're about halfway through the regular season here, Grant. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. But what I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
Here's Rogers. He picked up 36 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. They shoot again. Here's Wembanyama, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here's Rogers, guarded by Barrett. To the middle. Here's Fleming. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
Now here's Barrett, and he also played a big role in their last game with Washington.
Sometimes he can be a bit passive, so it's nice to see RJ is forcing the issue.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Christie, and he drives in. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Off the inbound pass.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The great one passes to Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Shot's good by Matherin.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
17-10.
Here's Rogers. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Rogers. And he lobs it up, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sets a nice pick, finds a lane to the hoop. Jeremy getting it done.
They swipe it. Here's Rogers. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Rogers. Pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rogers. Tipped. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by Rogers.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Wembanyama, no good.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. The great one passes to Wembanyama.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now Barrett. Pass to Christie. And that one's good. Here's Rogers. They lead by 7. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Matherin. From 13, San Antonio with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Rogers. And he drops it in from the low post. The great one's got 9.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Barrett passes to Mills. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now a timeout called by New York. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Martin, he's checked in for Cooks. Josh Hart comes in for Barrett. Davis, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Primo in for Christie. Primo, good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
16.
Here's Rogers. 9 points in the game. 4-3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And so Davis will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. Here's Primo. Deflected.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Rogers. Again, the Spurs score.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
A great job to establish position and square up.
A moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. The Spurs, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Here's Rogers. He's got 11. 2 points. That one goes. The Great Ones got 13.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Davis with it. A shot to stop the run. Baldwin with a rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Rogers. 13 points in the game.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Spurs ball.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. The Great One passes to George. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Martin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
37-18.
Here's Rogers. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Davis. Rebound San Antonio. Doesn't go that time.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, got a piece of it. And here's George. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Primo. Pass to Hart. Here's Primo. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Primo's got 5 now.
What unselfish play by Josh Hart with the perfect pass to an open teammate.
43-21.
The Great One passes to Thomas. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Outside Davis. Here's Primo. What a play! He Drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
We've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Jeffries in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 36 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
The Knicks making a switch here. Cook's checked in. Markkanen's checked in for San Antonio. Harris comes in for Branham. Here's Jeffries. And he parries his first look.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Jeffries. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. Barrett against Markkanen. And he gets that one. Barrett's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense. Not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Pass to Baldwin from downtown. Knocks down the triple.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Here's Christie. Back to Barrett. To the wing on the left. Here's Jeffries. Over Harris. Here's Mills. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Markkanen up top. Uncovered. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Anytime you can set up Markkanen off the catch, you have a good chance of coming away with points.
Christie passes to Barrett. He's off on that one. Good D by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Barrett, and he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Down low. Here's Baldwin, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Barrett against Markkanen. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Harris outside. Blocked. Here's Christie. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Christie's got 6 points.
Spurs lead 58.
There's Rogers to the inside. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a timeout called by New York. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Matherin's checked in for Perry. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Christie passes to Matherin. Here's Cooks. Pass to Christie. Clock at 6. With a step back. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And how about we check the numbers for him?
Rogers at the line, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's New York with it. Here's Christie. 6 points for him. And he gets it to go. Christie's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is what the analytics prefer. 6 shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Rogers. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good. You know, for the past few years, Smitty, it's been amazing how deep the talent is.
You're starting to find stars in the second round. Guys who are picked 40, 50 are becoming all-stars, rookie of the year, and winning a lot of awards. I think the talent right now in the world is fantastic.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Rogers. He's got 25. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Jeffries. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Matherin. Pass to Jeffries. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Christie. Mills, the pass to Christie.
Spurs foul. Sohan. First personal foul. First team foul. Christie at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. San Antonio has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pass to Sohan. Harris outside. And there's the rejection. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Christie. And the layup falls. Christie's got 7 points for the quarter.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
40.
Here's Fleming. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Markkanen against Matherin. Pass to Cooks. Here's Christie. For 3, Matherin. Drains the triple. Matherin's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Spurs lead 66.
Here's Fleming.
43.
Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
With a score,
Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Fleming in at the 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it. It's simple.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Cooks. Pass to Christie. Launches a 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Spurs lead.
Inside.
83.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Now here's Matherin. Tight defense on him. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Spurs lead.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Rogers. He has 29 now. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 18.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Christie. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes. He's got 16.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Rogers. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Christie. He's got 16. Here's Cooks. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Cooks got his third bucket of the night.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed. Throw it Sohan's way, and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
Rogers.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Spurs lead 93.
The Spurs have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's Rogers. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Cook's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Rogers. Give him 31 now. And there it is for him. The Great Ones got 33.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Barrett. Another one falls for New York.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Clock is at 3.
New York.
And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. The fourth spot held by the Spurs.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Here's Christie. 16 points for him. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
For your Knicks City Kid.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Shoots off the step back. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Mathurin passes to Barrett. Pass to Mills. Over Markkanen. That one rolls around and rims out.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's Christie. 16 points for him. Pass to Mills. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Rogers. Give him 35. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Stolen by Mills. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
79.
Here's Rogers. He's covered by Matherin. The great one passes to Sohan. Five to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the paint. Here's Christie. Now Mills. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
The great one passes to Wembanyama. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. It's Barrett on the wing. Rebound San Antonio.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
And the Knicks with the possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. Christie passes to Mills. It's good.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
A big group substitution here for New York. Martin, he's checked in for Cooks. Hart comes in for Barrett. Davis, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Primo in for Christie. And that one misses. San Antonio has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Rogers. 37 points for him. Pass to Thomas. Now here's George. Here's Rogers. And Primo pulls it down.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pulls up at the elbow, and he drops that one in. Primo's got 17 points.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Count that one.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
11-85.
The fadeaway. No good. A bit long that time.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Mills. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. 13.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shot.
First one falls for him. Barlow's checked in for San Antonio. And he makes the first, but misses the second. San Antonio has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Rogers. The shot's good. The great one's got 41.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way. That's his fourth foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Fourth team foul.
So it's the Knicks now. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Primo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Primo's got 21. Well, San Antonio's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. To the middle. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! And so Davis will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Primo. Baldwin with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Rogers, that's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Davis with the drive. Martin right side. And it's blocked. Here's Rogers. 43 points in the game. Pass to Barlow. Here's Rogers. 4 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Baldwin. Here's Thomas. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Thomas has got 10 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Primo passes to Hart. Outside Mills. Outside Hart. Intercepted. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Barlow. Pass to Rogers. Lets it go. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Ooh, poked away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Now here's Davis. He's got 5. Connects on the foul line jumper. He's got 7.
Spurs lead.
Here's Rogers. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be back in a moment.
123.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have
Substitution here for New York. Davis, he's checked in for Wagner. Barrett comes in for Martin. Hart's checked in for Marshall. And Matherin subbed in for Primo. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more this next chapter of my life.
Then there's Benedict Mathurin, then there's Davis, and it's Jeffries in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Mathurin passes to Davis. Good D by Wembanyama.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
George left side. That one is off. Mathurin with some nice D. New York has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Jeffries. Pass to Hart. Over Wembanyama. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Out to the right wing. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
For the Knicks, Martin, he's checked in for Davis. Cooks comes in for Mathurin, and it's Primo in for Jeffries. To the inside. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Primo. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rogers. Good.
Rogers.
The Great Ones got 47 points.
Barlow.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the Spurs shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Wembanyama, 3-pointer, and another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Out left to the wing. Outside Barrett. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Great One.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Kept alive. Wembanyama. Pass to Barlow. Here's Rogers. Now here's Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
14 foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And the Spurs. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
I change it up, switch it up, now they know what's up. I level up, going up, now they know what's up. I enter the room, hey, they know what I do, hey. I'm bending the rules, 10 out of 10, they look at me too, hey. I've been on that runway, gas, brake, freeway. They know that there's one way, this my pathway. I'm living, I'm vibing, I'm giving them nothing but me. I'm ready to level up, I got the bag and the key. I'm winning, I'm climbing, I've been on this level, you see? They looking and wishing, but really they'll never be me.
This is going to be insane. Coming out the gates.
Jump hook, Chris? Who do you think you are?
Ooh-wee! You're going to see a lot of that today. Oh, wow, okay. Leave Batum wide open.
He knows.
Thank you.
Oh, he fired. And he hit.
That much space? Come on. He's salivating at that shot. Look at this. Oh, man. This might be a quick one.
You are favored to win. I want you to know that, right?
It's 53 seconds in.
Just saying.
Nope. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Nice move. That was a really good move.
No chance. I'm right there. Oh.
Raise the roof off of Oracle all the way to Chase.
Another wide open three. I'm going to take those, Chris, if you're going to give it to me. Just letting you know that.
Whatever Brian ordered for breakfast, I should have ordered that.
We might see an opponent has left the match within 5 minutes.
Some of us don't get on during work hours and make trades behind other people's backs.
Oh, okay. Going back to that. You could have made all the trades I made, Chris.
Personal. What are we doing?
It's getting chippy.
10-point game after the first.
Didn't get beat by 50.
We see that for the rec.
Oh, Jason Kidd's in? All right, ISO.
Also, it's just like, notice Brian's playing the mental game too. He's verbal, he's loud, he's present.
He's a chirper.
Energetic.
Just remember, I don't have Kobe. Brian.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
You're just going to leave a 93 ball open? Okay.
It worked. Chris is playing kind of smart. He's leaving that corner for a minute.
And one. Dang it.
Alexis Ryan seems to be playing extremely well in this mode of 2K, but yet you benched him for Team 2K TV versus the world.
I think we know the answer to this. He's playing by himself. It was his teammate grade that was bad, not his singular alone grade.
Don't jump.
A couple people right now.
Don't jump.
Wow. Excellent finish. He's greening so many inside shots too.
Well, he's just he's camping a guy on the baseline, which is throwing me off. I'm trying to figure out how to adjust.
Wait,
we
put that on
flip
repeat.
rolls.
Look, you do. Look at the baseline. You're just camping a guy there, so I'm trying to adjust. You can't deny it. That's how you're playing.
Yeah, of course I am. Every time I'm going to cut it off.
No, I'll give you credit. It's working. It worked that quarter.
I saw how you watch Champions. I take my notes.
Chris is playing a really good strategy.
Dude.
There you go, DeRozan. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
There it is, Batum 3. Yeah, we'll live with that. We'll live with that.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to
I'll
beat me
take
with
that shot. I don't hate
Nicholas
that.
Batum in the corner, I can live with that. I can live with
Absolutely.
Right,
Brian betting favorite.
I know. Oof. I think I haven't scored. I scored 1 point in like 5 minutes.
I'm fully entertained now. It's good stuff. I don't feel upset anymore.
I'm just trying to hear that
watch this.
I'm just trying to listen.
I think I know how to beat him, though. I have an idea.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you want to say?
Oh.
There's 3. I'll get you 3 more in a sec.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm leaving him wide open.
Worry about guarding that midi first.
See the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's meet 6'8", at guard, number 7, Paul George. 6'9", starting at forward, number 5, Patrick Baldwin. 6'8", at forward, number 10, Jeremy Sohan. 7'4", manning the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. 6'4", at guard, number 33, Rogers.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Shelton in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Rogers is out there with Paul George. And it's Baldwin in at the 3 slot. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Here is Rogers. Towns with the steal. And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, no good. Moore, left side. Passes it to Alvarado. Kicks to Towns. Back to Alvarado. And it's off from three-point range. Rogers against Towns. The shot's good from Rogers.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Left side, Towns. The jump hook, and that one hits back iron. Here is Rogers. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And so he makes both from the line. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
With the floater, it's good.
Jose Alvarado.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rogers passes to Wembanyama.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. Drills it from outside.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's George. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Edwards. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Edwards. And he really played well against Denver. The score now all even. Alvarado's got 5 points so far.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Shelton. Left side, Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lb.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here is Rogers. An emphatic LU jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now Alvarado. 5 points in the game. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
That one misses. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Here's Rogers. Pass to Baldwin. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Alvarado. He has 6. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
McCollum's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Rogers against McCollum. Right block shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here is Rogers. He has 6. Another shot. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
McCollum, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Here is Rogers. Yep, it counts. Rogers has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Oh, here's Edwards. Still without a basket. McCollum outside. Over Rogers. Another miss by Minnesota. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
McCollum against Rogers. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Driving in. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots into the paint.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And checking out some numbers for him. Timberwolves now down by 12. Wembanyama against Towns. Passes it to Nichols. Will it go? And they call an illegal screen here. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. You look at the great one. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama. Just 2 spots down. Another sniper will hurt you from three-point land.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Here's McCollum after the basket by San Antonio. Thomas with the block.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Carpenter. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. From about 19 feet. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Minnesota calls timeout, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at San Antonio. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Timberwolves. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Carpenter. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the middle.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Cullen passes to Shelton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Spurs leading by 17. Into the lane. It's deflected.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Towns. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Nuggets game.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the miss from Rogers. Feeds to Towns. Over Rogers. Towns with a nice move. Towns has got 9.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out this one.
That one goes in. 17 points for the great one.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Right side, Thomas. Pass to Rogers. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. It's deflected. Here's Branham. And at last, they get one to fall.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nichols. He's guarded by Markkanen. Nichols passes to Shelton. Great D that time from Thomas. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 19-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Here is Rogers. He's got 17. And the basket is good. Rogers has got 19 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Markkanen, also Thomas out there. Rogers is out there with Baldwin, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against New York was outstanding. He finished with 47 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Rogers. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rogers has got 21 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Walton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. You look at the great one, such quick hands, second in the NBA. And of course, Jose Alvarado.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Oh, here's Edwards. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Now here's Towns, and there's the pass to Alvarado. Fires the 3. That shot off.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Spurs making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. Rogers. And the shot is long. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Walton with the ball. He's got 5. No one covering. Walton's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here is Rogers. 23 points in the game. Harris passes to Rogers. Here's Barlow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And taking a look here at some numbers for the great one. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Tops in scoring. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Wembanyama. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Shelton. And here's Edwards. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Rogers. The putback. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Towns has got 14.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Rogers. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 19-7 run. And the layup is good. Rogers has got 27 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Edwards against Harris. Edwards, that's good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And San Antonio shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Towns with the steal. Now Alvarado. He has 6. Pass to Shelton. Back to Alvarado. Got a hand on it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Some changes here for the Spurs. George is checked in for Baldwin. And it's Fleming in for Rogers. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Moore's checked in. Here's Walton. So it's San Antonio cruising into the quarter break with a
67. The Timberwolves 45.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Minnesota, Jose Alvarado is out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Shelton in at the 5 spot. Minnesota shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Pass to Moore. Back to Edwards. He kicks to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. They grab their own miss. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here is Rogers. The pass to Baldwin. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Shelton passes to Alvarado. It's tipped, and he gets it back. They swipe it. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Got a piece of it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Moore passes to Alvarado. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Alvarado's got 8 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Rogers passes to Sohan. Here's Rogers. Here's Sohan. Here is Rogers. 27 points for him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Misses from close range. Spurs leading by 23. Here's Rogers. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Edwards. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Rogers. Clock at 4 from the stripe. And it's Alvarado missing.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Count that one. That's 29 points for the great one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
He gets that one.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For Minnesota. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Spurs.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Now here's Moore. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wembanyama. Rogers against McCollum. Baldwin the pass to Rogers. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And he's good on the second. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Left side, Towns. Rogers against Moore. Pass to Shelton. Over Wembanyama. Drains it from 17 feet out. He's got 9. Spurs leading by 23. Here's Rogers. Out to the wing. Poked away. Moore with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 12.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He pulls off a immediate big net catch and slams it.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Moore dishes to Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
To the paint. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards kicks to Moore. Pass to Towns. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Here is Rogers. 32 points in the game. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
To the wing right side. Here's Walton. Rebounded by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Their next game, playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Minnesota foul. Shelton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Spurs leading by 20. Here's Rogers. Out to Harris. The pass to Rogers. Here's Branham. Off target with his three. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Carpenter passes to Towns. Here's Shelton. Rogers pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Outside for Thomas. Branham, the pass to Rogers. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. Timberwolves trail by 20. Oh!
My goodness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And it's good off the bat, rim and in. Thomas got 6 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
San Antonio leading by 20. Here's Rogers. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns is the Timberwolves shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Carpenter, Thomas with the block. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Harris. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harris has got his first points in this one. The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Kicks it to Walton. There's the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Markkanen passes to Rogers. Passes it to Branham. Here is Rogers. Knocked away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Carpenter. And the shot goes in.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
1:33 left in the third.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Nichols, guarded by Harris, 8 feet away. Pass to Carpenter. Driving inside. Thomas with the block. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Offensive rebound. Rogers passes to Thomas. Off on the layup. Timberwolves trail by 20. Tries from 10. It's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
And he drives in. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 6.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Rogers against Towns. 10 feet out. Good from Rogers. Rogers has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
It's good on the putback.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Outside for Thomas. 2 on the clock. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Paul George is out there with Rogers. And it's Baldwin in at small forward. So San Antonio 5.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Alvarado with it. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 21 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Walton. Tight defense on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that one misses. Minnesota making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 19 points. Here's Rogers. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Tries again. Alvarado grabs the board. And here are the Timberwolves. To the left wing. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's George. Here is Rogers. Just 4 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Walton.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the basket by Alvarado. The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here is Rogers. He's defended by Alvarado. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Up top, Edwards, defended by George, and the shot goes down.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Here is Rogers. He's defended by Alvarado. And it's Sohan missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Well, those 5 turnovers.
Substitution on the court.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
George against Edwards to end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Spurs leading by 19 points. Here is Rodgers. And here's George for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
There's the pass to Nichols. To the inside. No good from Moore.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Sohan. Here is Rodgers. Pass to Sohan. There's the triple. Alvarado grabs the board. Alvarado's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here is Rodgers. Knocks it loose. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
San Antonio leading by 19 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nichols passes to Edwards, and it's sent back by George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Baldwin. This one for three, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Great One.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Wembanyama, and that one is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I change it up, switch it up, now they know what's up. I level up, going up, now they know what's up. I enter the room, hey, they know what I do, ay. I'm bending the rules, 10 out of 10, they look at me too, hey. I've been on that runway, gas, brake, freeway. They know that there's one way, this my pathway. I'm living, I'm vibing, I'm giving them nothing but me. I'm ready to level up, I got the bag and the key. I'm winning, I'm climbing, I've been on this level, you see? They looking and wishing, but really they'll never be me. Cause I got the energy, I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me. I'm charged up, I'ma level up the energy. I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me. I'm charged up, I'ma switch it up.
2-point game, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
I almost fell out of my chair. Chris is in a conundrum. He either keeps his baseline camper and I hit threes, or he doesn't and I go baseline.
Brian's back.
Yes.
Let's get some predictions. Danny, I'll go to you first.
Too hard to deny both aspects of Brian's game. I'm going Brian.
It feels like Brian figured something else. I'm going Brian.
Chris doesn't have the late game scorers that Brian does, so I have to go Brian. I'm sorry, Chris.
Going Brian 2, 4-0. Chris.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared, and I know the home fans are prepared as well. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Fleming in at the 2. And for Charlotte, Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Smith. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, both defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
Here's Rodgers. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Pass to Sohan. Here's Rodgers. He's guarded by Bridges. 4 on the clock. The great one passes to Sohan. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Ball with it. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Now, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Here's Rodgers. And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Rodgers. Pass to Fleming. Here's Rodgers. Pounded by Ball. target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Thus far, 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here's Rogers, hounded by Ball.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Smith outside. Pass to Ball. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now here's Smith. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Bridges. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What you love is the authority with which Miles Bridges put the ball on the deck and goes to the rack on a drive like that. Look out, folks.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Rogers. Here's Wembanyama. The Spurs able to retain Wembanyama. Pass to the great one. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
To the paint. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Ball from deep. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Williams. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. The great one passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Bridges. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Miller. Step back shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Rogers. Over Ball. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Williams. From the baseline, and he knocks the jumper down.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Rogers, pounded by Ball. From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
There's Ball with a 3. Second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
San Antonio calls timeout. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time when the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Markkanen's checked in for San Antonio. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Ball, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Rogers. He's got 5. And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. LaMelo Ball is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Charlotte. He's off on the second.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Yep, count it. The great ones got 8. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They lead by 4. Here's the 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Rogers. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Poole on the wing. Baldwin with a
own defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Count it. 10 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The great one's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw. San Antonio's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Fleming in at the 2 spot.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oh, Poole so slippery inside.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Inside. The lob. Very well done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Miller. His last outing, he had 20. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by Rogers. And for the Spurs, they're shooting the rock at 58%. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He ended up with 37 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Poole for 3. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith, he's checked in for Poole. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass the ball. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it fly. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
And there's the lob. He got a piece of it. it's the Hornets on the break. The three, Smith. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Miller. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Ball no good.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Here's Rogers, hounded by Ball. Rogers misses. Charlotte has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. The three. Melo knocking down a 3.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Rogers. Pass to Sohan. Out to the wing. Here's Fleming. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Bridges misses. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Wembanyama. The Hornets pull it in.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And Ball gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Count it. Good. The great ones got 12 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Ball. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Rogers. 12 points for him. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Smith. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Pass to Walton from behind the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rogers. The shake. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. He's got 16.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Walton. No points so far. Here's Smith. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Down low. Tipped. Here's Ball. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rogers, covered by Smith. Pass to Rogers. Now here's Wembanyama. Puts it up from 12. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Spurs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Rogers, pounded by Ball. The 3 from Wembanyama. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 6-point game. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Rogers, that's good. The Great Ones got 18 points in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Smith. He's got 13. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. The Hornets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Time called here. San Antonio decides Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one. Bagley's checked in for Charlotte.
Let's give a huge hand.
And over the last month, the Great One passes to Thomas. Great mates right here, Grant. They are connected. Charlotte has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Smith outside. There's the block. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Branham passes to the Great One. Pass to Sohan. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning.
The D's right on him. And Williams punches it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Rogers. Pass to Miller. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Charlotte trailing. Smith outside. Now here's Ball.
2 minutes.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
2 minutes. That's a 40-second violation.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Poole, he's checked in for Ball. And San Antonio also making a switch. George, he's checked in for Sohan. Williams passes to Bagley. Poole outside. There's the 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Thomas. Over Williams. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Poole from long range. And the Hornets, another 3.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Smith. Rebounded by Branham. San Antonio trailing here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Stevens is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Poole. 16 points for him. For three. And the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period. Doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Obviously, we've seen Lowry Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Smith outside. Oh, deflected. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Rogers, that's good.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
19 seconds left in the half. Here's Poole. Out to Bagley. Smith right side. Back to Bagley. Some solid defense from Markkanen. It could go. No good that time. And we're through the first half of play.
70. The Spurs. 71.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hornets shooting around 50% of the game so far. We've got Smith. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. Now here's Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Basketball.
Ball way outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. San Antonio leading. To the inside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. And that one good. Smith's got 15. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Rogers. Pass to Fleming. Here's Rogers. Pounded by Ball. Here's Rogers. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now one on Ball. That free throw misses.
At the line.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And the Hornets with possession here. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Charlotte, what a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
You know, for the Hornets, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
That shot wide open. He's got 10.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The 3. It's hauled in by Rogers. The Great One's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Smith. He's got 15. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
To the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ball outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Ball passes to Smith. 6 to shoot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Rogers. He's got 27. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Over on the leaderboard, the big men who have made the most of their scoring opportunities over the past 10 games. Victor Wembanyama is second.
There's a lot of physicality from this group, but also great touch from the field. Most of these guys possess a nice blend of strength and finesse.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion, always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
San Antonio foul. Rogers. 3rd personal foul. First team.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Ball. He's got 25. Pass to Miller.
His 4th turnover tonight. He's got to play more under control.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. The shot that time not on target. Here's Rogers. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Monday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
So it's San Antonio now. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Ball. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Williams, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Harris is checked in for San Antonio.
Lineup for the Spurs, Harris.
Here's Miller. Smith outside. Sinks the tray. Smith's got 22 points.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Harris left side. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Rogers. He's got 27. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Ball. Good D by Wembanyama.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Here's Rogers. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Charlotte is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Miller, pounded by Harris. Miller, the pass to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Rogers. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Rogers. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Baldwin's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. Ball's got 27.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Here's Rogers. Pass to Baldwin. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has got 6.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Start making some noise if you want a free t-shirt. I can.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And so in the game for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Baldwin in at the 3. Here's Sohan. Pass to Rogers. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's the Hornets on the break. Fades. Poole shot is off.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Miller. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. The great one passes to Wembanyama. Here's Rogers.
I got him.
Pass to Wembanyama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
San Antonio foul. Sohan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Poole with the ball. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Rogers, pounded by Ball. Fleming passes to the great one. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges down low. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Rogers. Here's Fleming. It's stolen by Poole. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Bridges. Good on the short little jump shot.
That's how you take care of business. Miles Bridges protects the play, finishes strong for his group.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The great one passes to Sohan. Here's Rogers. Hounded by Ball. Stolen by Ball. To the right side. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Rogers. The great one's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed. You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Ball passes to Miller. The three is up. The kick out to Ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Rogers, that's good. The great one's got 31 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Williams passes to Poole. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. The great one passes to Sohan. And a big-time jam right there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
All no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
The great one passes to Sohan. Here's Rogers, hounded by Ball. Pulls up. Here's Wembanyama. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
Here's Rogers. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now Ball. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ball. To the left wing. Miller. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Miller. Steps back and shoots. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Rogers, hounded by Ball. Here's Rogers. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Here's Rogers. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Miller. And here's Bridges. Sohan with a rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Here's Rogers. And he's going for the lob! And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Bridges. Up top ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 29 points.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
Down low.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Ball. Uncompromising. He just won't let up.
Only needs one board for a triple-double. He's fixed on his mission.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's Rogers.
And this has been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Ball finds Williams. Ball outside from 11 feet away. Here's Bridges. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Smith left side. Yep, that one's good. And now just a three-point Spurs lead.
Love his attacking mindset. What a move at a huge point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Miller. It's guarded by Markkanen. Miller, the pass to Bridges. And another basket for Charlotte.
Sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
The Spurs shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Fade away. Rogers misses.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Ball outside to tie it up. San Antonio with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now here's Smith. Chalk up two there. Smith's got 13 in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Rogers. Sohan, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. The Great Ones got 33 points. Now here's ball. Tightly guarded. Rebound San Antonio. The Great Ones got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the wing, right side. Fleming passes to the Great One. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. Here's Rogers. He's guarded by Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Shooting for San Antonio, Rogers. Going to the line, shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 5. 52 seconds left in the game. 52 seconds left in the fourth. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Here's Rogers. Here's the floater. It falls.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
LaMelo Ball, 4th personal foul, and the 3rd team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Your Hornets use 16. Thank you, Lord Skater. Let's give it up for our fans.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Miller. Got a hand on it.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
5th personal foul. 4th.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For the Spurs, Rogers.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
They get it back. Pass to Walton. Puts up a deep 3. No luck on that one. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
I change it up, switch it up, now they know what's up. I level up, going up, now they know what's up. I enter the room, hey, they know what I do, ay. I'm bending the rules 10 out of